Hi, I'm Emily Johnson, CEO of the New Lenox Chamber of Commerce. I'm here today in the Channel 6 studio with Michelle Croswick, the director of the New Lenox Public Library. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. You brought with you today the 2020 Spring Library Guide. Thank you so much.
Sneak peek for you.
I'm pretty pumped about it.
Yeah.
And I see inside the first page really caught my eye, and it is talking about the New Lenox Library Referendum and that every vote counts. So let's break it down. Let's talk about the referendum.
So we have an operational tax rate increase initiative on the March primary election ballot on March 17th. And what's that's asking for is an operational tax rate increase, but our bond construction rate is going away, so it's going to be a zero tax rate increase.
That sounds kind of magical that you're asking for an increase, but nothing's actually going up.
Right. The overall library tax rate is staying exactly the same should people vote yes. If no, it will go down a little bit, but we're just asking for a tax neutral redirection of funds from the construction bonds that built the building in 2001. They're paid off as of last month, December 19th.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're very excited. So we're asking that to go back to the operational tax rate.
Okay, so if people vote yes, what are the funds going to be allocated for? What needs to happen with the library that this is something that's on the table right now?
That's a great question. There's three things. Number one, there's been multiple requests for being open on Sundays, so we'd be able to do that and be open earlier in the mornings. Two, to expand our services all the way from early literacy onto seniors and everything in between, and even our homebound delivery service.
Awesome.
And three, maintaining our building. So we had architectural consultants come in and see that we need about $5.4 million worth of capital needs in the next 10 years. So that will attend to that. If we don't have that, it's going to start eating into our normal operating budget.
So 5.4 million that's a good amount of money. What will you do if the referendum doesn't pass?
That's a good question.
How will you
too, yeah.
make that difference happen?
So our operating rate will stay the same. The problem is that money, those capital needs, will start to eat into our normal operating budget. So we'll have to unfortunately reduce hours over a period of time, and we're not looking at next year or tomorrow, but in 3 to 5 years, reducing hours. We're looking at reducing services as well, so we won't be able to buy as many books, and we won't be able to do as many programs. And of course, now when there is an issue with the facility and the maintenance of the building, it'll kind of just need to be attended to as needed and not being as proactive about it.
Okay, because the library is 18 years old.
It's over 18 years old. Yeah, it was built in 2001.
I think that's important for people to know, because looking at it, you would think that it's a newer building.
We try our best to keep it in good condition.
But I understand that those things do take the $5.4 million to keep the library in the condition that I'm sure the residents are expecting it to be.
Right.
Okay, so where can we find out more information, more detailed information about the yes and the no of a referendum? Because I know people get nervous when they hear the word referendum.
Yeah, and there's a lot more information to share, so that is all located on our website, newlenoxlibrary.org/vote. They're more than welcome to also contact me either by phone or email, director@newlenoxlibrary.org, or at the library extension 101.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sitting down with us today. If you can always stop in at the library too. They're located here in Village Commons at 120 Veterans Parkway. But make sure that you are informed about the referendum and make sure that you vote on March 17th.
Go vote.